Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hello to my beautiful Lilith. Hello to my dear Watson. Hello to Diane. Nice to see you, my love. Hello also to Sean. Hello to Maria. Hello, my sweet MZ. How are you doing, love? I'm going to go and get the list. Just hold on one second. I just got your email. Imagine that. Watson, like that took a long time. You did, right? I know. Okay, hold on just a second. I am going to go and open on up the PayPal so I can give a list. And voila. Tonight, my lovelies, the live readings will be an hour instead of 2 hours or 2 hours and so it's going to be a little bit shorter tonight, but we will be back tomorrow at our usual and normal time. So I do have over here our beautiful, let me just go see, I've got MZ and I've got Maria. So we're going to start this off with our beautiful MZ, and you are already here, so that is absolutely perfect. I'm not going to open up box number 5 tonight since we're not going to be here all that long. Wait for MZ. When it's your turn, can I do your second donation first? Yes, absolutely. Let's go for that right away. Oh no, I'll go and see that. I'm sorry, Watson, that's just not good. Okay, wait, let me go for the second one. Okay, the second one is over here. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, let's go see. So, this is your second question first, and this is what you wanted, right? I am at the right spot. I am doing the right thing. Yeah, okay. No, wait. Yeah, that's it. Okay, God. For a moment, I was confused. Okay, so. Oops. Alrighty, here we go. Getting some strength, getting the magician, also getting over here our world. Followed on through by justice, and also getting this. Honestly, I do see the hidden information that is right over here. I feel my love that I know that you're hiding it. I kind of feel like you're going to be okay, but there could also be like somewhat of a leak or something at some point for some reason. I'm just going to go and validate with another deck to go and make sure, okay? Because I am seeing the strength over here within the power with this, what you did. You withheld this information purposely. I am getting the world, so things will continue on to this way for quite amount of time. What is a little bit bothering me is that we've got justice down, well, up here, and we've got the lovers. It's almost like you're not necessarily going to get caught for not giving all the information, not giving enough information, but it's almost like if you're going to be feeling like you need to give it on out at some point in time, and you're going to be feeling bad about that. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to say to be careful, okay? I don't know what kind of information it is that you did not necessarily give on out, or that you didn't give all of it all together. I honestly kind of feel like you should have given it all. From what I can see over here, I'm getting, for a little while, we're kind of taking things for granted, like if nobody's really noticing and everything is okay. But then I'm getting over here that you kind of feel like there's some strings attached. You feel like there's negative aspects. It's going to end up bothering you, my sweet love. And you're going to be wondering about that towards your financial stability. So there's like a few little things in there that are a little bit problematic. So is she necessarily going to find out? I don't believe so. I just kind of feel like it's really, really going to be bothering you, and you're going to want to end up saying it at some point in time, or giving it all out at some point in time, and then you're just going to be kind of worried about it. Does that make any sense? Yeah, that's it. That's it. So it's like if you want to actually try to mend things and you do want to make things best, but you don't really know how to mend things and how to make things best because, quite frankly, well, you don't really know how to turn the situation around, right? So, yeah. I'm going to say if you're able to turn this around and you're able to just kind of give the information on out, it would probably be best, my love. Probably be best. But again, like I said, it is entirely up to you to decide what you want to do with that and if you believe that it's, you know, a good thing or not, sweetie. Hi, Sean. So I'm basically going to say, my beautiful Julie, you decide what you think is best, but I kind of feel as though the best thing to do would probably just, you know, say what it is that you've got to say. I guess it depends a little bit about the way that you're going to be saying it or the way that you're going to be doing it, sweetie. Yeah. If you do not give it, I'm going to say that no, okay? If you do not give the information out, I don't believe that she will catch you. I feel like the main problem is that it's going to be bothering you, and that's going to be kind of eating you inside. You just didn't give all the nuances, right? I'm going to say you're good, my love. I'm going to say you're good. The only thing that's a little bit stopping you into all of this is if you kind of move on through over here with, yeah. No, you're good, my love. The only thing over here is if it's going to bother you interiorly, like inside, sweetie pie. Yeah. Hello, my beautiful high priestess. Nice to see you, love. Hold on, let me just go and see what else you've got going on over here. So if it does not bother you too much, I say you can stay like that, you will be fine. But if you feel like it's going to be bothering you too much, then you can kind of open on up and say, oh, you know, I don't know, I kind of forgot to give you this information, or I had this information too, and maybe it could be, you know, good or relatable for you. Maybe there's a different way that you can put it on through. But that is if you believe that it's just going to eat you up inside, my love. Otherwise, you should be fine. And you say you're feeling better? Yes. But you're still trying to stay positive. I know, sweetie, that's not easy. And let me go see if I see anybody else doing anything that, you know, they're really not supposed to be doing. For the moment, my love, I don't see anybody doing anything of the sort. So into your question number one. Mousy. Yeah, no, that it does. It does. It makes sense, but it's kind of weird that you would withhold that information, is the only thing I'm going to say. Because it doesn't seem like the most important type of information that is out there. But no, I'm going to say you're going to be fine, my sweet love. And it doesn't, you know, knowing that this is what the actual information is, I'm going to say don't worry about it. It's nothing all that big, sweetie. No, you're not evil. You're not evil in any kind of a way. No, 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 no. Forget about it altogether, my love. You're okay. So there's nobody doing any kind of black juju around. I'm going to say that you're good. That's it, right? That you don't want. Okay. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it, sweetie. It's all good, my love. Yeah, I don't see any type of magic in any kind of a way. May it be the black one, the gray one, or the white one. I don't see anybody who's actually moving on forward to do anything in, any kind of a way. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that you're good, my sweet love. Well, yes, no, yeah. The other lady, let's put it that way, the other lady that you're talking to me about who gave you the information on M this morning, I'm gonna have to say, I mean, whatever has to do with the socks and whatever has to do with the love type of spells, it's not making anybody confused about anything. What I am going to say, though, is that we did do some a few days ago. But I do not feel, and I'm going to go and see that, I do not feel as though he is confused. He is not confused overall upon his feelings. His ultimate issue is that he's always a little bit afraid of moving on forward, and he's always a little bit afraid because he takes his time of kind of losing you. But there's no doubt into his mind that you're the one that he wants to be with. He's not, I don't see him feeling confused about that. But what she was actually seeing, well, it is, yes, because we did that. Does M want, and let me go and see that. This is going to be question number 2. Does M want to have the open thingy with you? No, my love. Absolutely not, sweetie. No. Let me go and see how he's feeling about you today. Okay. M's feelings for you today. Here we go. Yeah, is his judgment clouded by everything that is going on, right? I see possibilities. I see love for our beautiful Queen of Cups, who is, of course, you. So possibilities, I'm seeing some love. I'm also seeing over here that he is still feeling like he's a little bit trapped. So I'm not going to say that he is feeling like his mind is clouded, that anything is clouded into his mind. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing over here that we're into a place where we want movement, but we're feeling kind of trapped, but our mind is not clouded. So like, it's not the same thing at all. I feel as though we're actually contemplating somewhat of a reach, like a reach out, or, reaching on out towards you. He knows what he wants. He's not confused into anything of what he is doing, on exception of his confusion that would actually be coming by his need to do something to move on forward. That would be the only thing. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, no, it was a really, really good question, though. It was a really, really good question, sweetie, but no, you're good. You're absolutely good, my love. Oh, let me give you some messages also, sweetie. Let me go to this one. It is my pleasure, my love. Maria, let us know if you are here, sweetie, because you are going to be on up next. Thank you, my beautiful high priestess, sweetie. There are so many things that I want to be able to say to you. Sometimes I pretend like I don't care all that much, but I never, ever, ever want to disappoint you. You are so much more than a friend for me. I can change, can you? Because I believe that we deserve better. Please be patient because the time will come. And you are perfect. Absolutely not, my beautiful Julie. Absolutely not. Everything is good, sweetie pie. Have no fears, my love. Everything is good. Let's go see Maria, sweetie. Maria, Maria, Maria. Has Roberto been thinking about you? Let's go and see. Has Roberto been thinking about you? Just 1 second. Just one moment. Alrighty. Has Roberto been thinking about you? I am seeing over here celebrations that are coming on through. I am also seeing, let's just go like that. We want to have a personal celebration with you. We want to contact you, but we're still into the retreat kind of a mode. I feel like at this moment, he's almost into a little bit of a phase where he feels like he's like an imposter into his own self, into his own being in a certain way, if you want. So has Roberto been thinking of you? I will definitely say yes. Are we wondering a little bit what you're up to and what you're doing? Absolutely. But are we feeling stuck? Yes. Are we trying to look towards the future with our Two of Wands? We are. I feel as though we are doing some progress into the way that, not physical progress in itself, but we're doing progress into our decisions, into our figuring out, and into our whole discovery of what the move did and what it changed, and how all of this is actually going to change and modify for something that is good, something that could be better. I feel like more time goes on by, the more he actually thinks about the reunion, and the more he actually thinks about kind of going back on home. So maybe moving on back, and maybe he'll actually even end up moving on back, a little bit, how could I say, maybe he'll actually move on back a little bit quicker. Let's go and see about the big boss. Anybody else around? No, nobody else around. Getting our changes, getting our transitions, getting over here still future planning, and I'm getting him into a rest and relaxation kind of a mode. So I'm going to say no, we're good. Let's go like that. And let's go over here. All right. Now, what did Big Boss think of your work and the messages? You sent messages today to Big Boss? It's not a problem, my beautiful Maria. All is good, sweetie pie. Diane is going to be on up next, and then we're going to go and see our beautiful high priestess. All right, if you guys hear like kids are screaming, it's a possibility. They're playing in the backyard. I don't know what they're doing, but it seems to be fun. Thank you, my love. Okay, so what did we think about the messages? All right, yeah, the messages all together. So, Big Boss, your work. I feel like a Big Boss either thinks that you're demanding a little bit too much from yourself. I feel like Big Boss believes that you're not, I'm not going to say that you're not good enough, because I know that you're good enough. And this is not his, it's not who you are and how you are. This is his perspective of how you were, anyways, for today. Into a little bit of a perspective of, all right, just really feeling like, okay, you're too demanding upon yourself. Maybe you're doing a little bit too much for yourself at the very same time, and maybe a little bit too harsh upon yourself. It's like he sees you wanting to do a lot of things, you've got like good ideas, you've got good movements, you want renewal, you want a lot of things, and you bring a lot of joy, you bring a lot of youth all together. And I'm going to say he absolutely does love it. But as for your messages, I don't see like there's any problem within that. I'm going to say it's all good. I don't see any disappointments. But the only thing is that I feel as though your Big Boss just kind of believes sometimes that you do a little bit too much, or that you want to do too much, or maybe you try to do a little bit too much. Yeah. Let's go see how he is thinking about you over here. His thoughts of you professionally and person-wise. I'm going to say person-wise, you hold on to what is dear to you. It's very, very important. You're somebody who has sadness, but kind of keeps it within. It's like you're good at kind of masking the way that you feel. You're somebody who is very loyal, somebody who does not play any games, and somebody who does not lie. As for work-wise, I'm going to say you do the job absolutely perfectly, with beautiful completion, with always great, new, beautiful renewal ideas, but you're a little bit afraid of jumping into different things sometimes. Even though the ideas are good, even though everything, you kind of doubt yourself. And that's what I was seeing into the card just a few moments ago, my love. And let me give you some messages. Then we're going to go and see our beautiful Diane. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no, I know you're always kind of second guessing. That's what I'm saying. You're always kind of feeling like you're not necessarily doing enough. I've been having some dreams about you. You're so different, and that's why I love you. I don't want to be with anybody else. I've got an offer for you. Thank you, my beautiful Maria. Overall, it is good. Moving on forward to our beautiful Diane. Can I tell you anything else about Matthew and Samantha and Sean? Is there anything that they would like to say to you? Is there any further information about your future that you need to know, or any problems now or into the future may be happening? We're going to do a general for that to go figure that out. So we're going to be at 27 minutes for our beautiful Diane. 27 minutes is what it shall be. Okay. Generally speaking, there's nobody who's playing games, all right? So as for Matthew and Samantha, what you need to know is they love you, they are there for you, and they're going to be sticking around. They're very, very hard workers all together. It's not somebody who's going to lie. I feel as though they are somewhat a little bit artistic. I don't feel like when there is arguments or when there's something that happens, something that's a little bit more, I'm going to say severe, I feel as though they actually do communicate. They try to fix things because they don't want to be stuck a little bit into that stagnancy altogether. And I'm also seeing over here our 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups telling us that we do want to have the happiness, that we do want to have that love. So my sweet one, I'm going to say about Matthew and Samantha, they seem to be pretty normal, my love. They seem to love you. They seem to want to continue within this relationship. And they seem to be okay. They're okay with things. I don't feel as though there is anything that is bad that I can actually add on to it. The fact that they don't lie is good. The fact that they don't like to have any issues or problems and they're willing to talk about it is fantastic also. I'm going to say you're good, sweetie pie. So no, honestly, they want you to know that they are coming. They want you to know that they love you guys and to not worry. I don't see any problems that are arising. We have to a little bit do like one step at a time. Therefore, we have to move on forward with the meeting. And once the meeting is actually going to be done, then we're going to be able to go and get a little bit more information. Can I do a negative energy spell to get rid of it, you say? Thank you, my beautiful gypsy sweetie. Yes, I can, my love. Thank you, my beautiful gypsy. Shall be with you quite shortly, my love. (101) Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failure is absolute key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it, because joy is fluid, and it's in all the little things and the big ones. You need to start afresh. You're so unprofessional when you clear negative. What are you up to, Gypsy? What are you up to? For some kind of reason, I just feel like you are talking about something else. All right, so hold on just one moment. Let's do this. Oh, that's what it is, right? And let me give you some messages also. High Priestess, you are on up next, my love. So High Priestess, then we're gonna go and see our beautiful. Yeah, that's how it's done. It's a beautiful way of doing things. With you, I feel so very safe. You have been the only person who has made me want to be a better man. I love how you are simply not toxic for me, and I also want you to marry me. I'm going to say those are beautiful messages. Thank you, my beautiful High Priestess. So, a love read for you and A, absolutely, next 2 weeks, and you're worried that you could be pregnant. Okay. Let's go and see. The Gypsy's going to be on up after. Okay, getting some justice, getting our 6 of Cups, moving on forward over here with our Chariot. All right, love. What I shall say is the following. Getting over here, why do I see like a little bit of lack of movement? Why do I feel like, I don't feel like it's you. I'm seeing over here like, I'm seeing dishonesty, which is really, really weird. But it's more like a lack of accountability into a certain kind of a way. Yeah. I'm going to say within the following 2 weeks, I hate to say so, I don't know what's happening between you guys, but it's like we don't want to take accountability for anything. I see plans that are kind of falling apart, and I see over here just like frustrations. Yeah. You're at a distance of each other, right? Yeah. My love, I'm going to say, I know that I'm getting some nostalgia. So I know that we do kind of we miss you. I'm seeing, like I said, the lack of movement, but I see things happening within the following 2 weeks. It's like things are kind of crumbling on down. They're not going into the right direction. It's like there's some type almost, I'm not going to say of an ending, but like a rocky road. Yeah, he's a little immature. It's like we talk, we don't do anything. Sometimes we have like a little bit of a kind of a scatterbrain kind of a thing. And I feel as though he has a lot of lack of planning. So, my love, I'm going to say for the following 2 weeks, it's going to be a little bit complicated. There's no breakup, nothing of the such, but it's complicated into the way that, well, honestly, into the way that at this moment in time, I feel like you guys need to speak a little bit more. I feel like you guys need to connect a little bit more and to figure out a little bit more what your path is, perhaps. And maybe for you to figure out also if this person could be good for you or if you want to kind of continue with this person or not. Yeah. You say if you're pregnant, right? How would we react? My Queen of Cups is over here. I'm going to say reevaluation, contemplation. I do see ultimately my 10 of Cups. I feel like he would support you, but I feel like he doesn't necessarily want to have a child. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm going to say if ever you, let's say you are pregnant or you become pregnant and he's a dad, I feel like he will support you, he will help you, but I'm not going to say that he's going to want the child. Is he going to break up with you because of it? No, I believe he will support you, but how far is this relationship actually going to go if you are pregnant? That I can't quite say. I don't see complete fulfillment. I see resistance to change. I see an inability to change. It's almost like we don't really want to have a child, but since you are pregnant, then we will follow on through with it. But it's like we realize as the months kind of go on by that it might not be the right place for us. We might not be fit for it. And it's almost like he's going to end up kind of walking away. No, he's not ready. No, he's into a position where he would stick around for a little bit and he would try his very best to, you know, but I feel like he would end up walking away because he's going to realize that he's in a little bit over his head. So if ever that is the case and you do, find out that you are pregnant, I'm going to say to do be careful, because I'm not sure if you do decide that you do want to keep the child, make sure that you're going to be doing this, but don't necessarily count onto him. Okay. Because I don't necessarily see him sticking around. No, they are. They're never. I know, Gypsy. I know. It's amazing, right? Seriously. La, 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 la. Yeah. Okay. What was your other question, Diane? What about Sean and Samantha? Can I see anything? No. When I looked into the cards, my beautiful Diane, I looked as much for Sean and Samantha as for Matthew and you. And I did not see anything happening that was bad or anything into that kind of way, my sweet love. So I'm going to actually say no, sweetie pie. There's nothing bad happening over there neither. Like I mentioned into your reading, my beautiful Diane, I did see some good things as much for Samantha and Sean as for you and Matthew. You're not ready neither, right? Yeah. No, don't. Yeah, don't press a topic because it's not going to work. That's it, right? Let me go and see. My pleasure, Diane. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Gypsy. Babies are expensive too, yeah. Hello, my beautiful Elaine. How are you doing, sweetie? So let's go see our beautiful Gypsy. And wait. I just want to go and see. MZ, I got you again, I believe. Yes, I do. Okay, hold on. So, Gypsy, then we're going to go on CMZ. Okay, so he's going a little bit cuckoo, right? Let me go and see. He's blowing you up. How he feels about you, and also can you ask what your new job thinks of you? Absolutely. Let's go over here and let's go and find that out. Alrighty. Hold on. So how does he feel about you? 10 of Pentacles. He does like you, but you do bring some anxiety towards him. He is a little bit imbalanced, as you can see. I am seeing some misalignment, so I'm going to say he is a little bit imbalanced over here. Getting over here a little bit of a clash of ambitions, and I'm also getting, though, that he does truly like you. So I'm actually going to say for you over here, my love, that he does like you. He can be a little bit overboard in like a million kind of ways. Is he necessarily looking for a long-term, type of relationship at this moment? Not quite. You do stress him out a little bit because I do see a little bit of anxiety coming on in, but he does think about you like all the time. So yeah, he's a little bit going crazy over you. So if you do want to go up and meet him, hey, I say why not? But we're really still going to be taking things one step at a time because I do not quite feel that he is ready for that long term yet. But he could be interested into the long run, just not right away. And let me go and see about your job. And you dated like 8 years ago, right? I am good, Elaine. Thank you. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay. So how about work? They like you. You're like sweet, loving, caring. You're supportive. You are a little bit distracted by other things, though. You are. It's like you're there, you're sweet, you're nice, you're friendly, people like you, but it's almost like you're, I'm not going to say a little bit all over the place, but it's like you switch things often. You're kind of spontaneous, if you will, into a certain kind of way. You don't like to really stick at one single spot for the longest of time. You like things to actually be moving. So my love, I'm going to say they do like you. They do. You're bubbly. That would be the best way I could say it. You're bubbly. Bubbly, beautiful personality. Always, although you're not always happy, but always seem to anyways be kind of happy all together. And they like your energy, sweetie pie. You are a little bit of an aloof person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're a little bit like all over the place a little bit. You'll give a little bit of an energy over here. You're a little bit like a bee. And then you'll go over there and you'll go over here and you'll go over there. But you're sweet and lovely with everybody. I know you're super bubbly. Oh, I know you are, my love. Okay, hold on. Let me just do that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, win is a win. Take it on in, sweetie. A win is a win. And with Charles, well, entirely up to you, sweet love. Multiple factors, my beautiful Elaine. One of them being that it is my daughter's birthday today. She is 8 years old. So, yeah, that's one of my reasons. But we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Yes, you can. You definitely can. Let me go with the Hermit deck. Am I traveling? Where am I traveling? I'm not traveling. No, I'm not traveling. No. I'm going to a hotel to a water park on Saturday, but it's like 30 minutes away from my place. That's not a travel. Yeah. Yeah, happy birthday, Lisa Jr. Yes. All right, okay. I know that's what it is. It's just for fun at this moment. I told you he kind of gets a little bit stressed out with you, right? He does. He is. But your family won't like me. Oh my God. I know, Lisa Jr., right? I've got 3 Lisa Juniors over here. I have to say, she's probably the less Lisa Jr. there is. Let me have you. She's adorable. I am absolutely addicted to you. And, well, I miss you, and that's why I contact you all the time. Do you miss me too? Ah, thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. I know, right? All right, so just give me one brief moment. I'm going to go and see our beautiful MZ. You don't have a family? Yeah, you do. Well, you got a son. A son is a family, sweetie. Okay, hold on just one moment over here. Just one second. Okay. So, where was I going? You're here. Perfect. Gypsy, sending you much love, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Diane. You're a sweetie pie. All right. My beautiful MZ. Let's go and see. Elaine, you are wondering over here. You are seeing number 8888. It's all about abundance. It's about positive change. It's about how positive changes are going to come into the flow on your way. These are beautiful angel numbers that are telling you that your guardian angels are with you and they're guiding you through, you know, some rough times every once in a while, sweetie. All right, so just one moment.
At least he told me his name was Tony Richard. And he sent pictures of a very handsome doctor.
These are photos of a real doctor, but they're not of the person who
Okay, let me just do this 1 second and let's go over here for MZ. Okay, so is M going to continue, yes, with a trusting you? I believe so. I believe so, my love. I do. But you know that you are treading on like dangerous waters. All right. So will M continue trusting you? I shall say yes. But I'm going to say the same thing as earlier. If it bothers you, then try to find some kind of way of just giving more of that information on out. Then you'll be into the clear for everything. Because at this moment in time, I do believe that she will continue trusting you, and I do not believe that she will find out. So I'm going to say that you're going to be good. There's no reason for her to stop trusting you in any kind of a way. But you're still kind of walking on, I don't want to say shaky water. You're still walking on dangerous territory. Do I see M getting out of the energy of feeling trapped? Inspiration, Knight of Wands, also over here. I do see him. We can see him over here with a beautiful inspiration. We can see the beautiful energy. We can see the beautiful passion. But it's still going to take him like a couple, I'm going to say a couple of weeks or so, because I am still getting over here some obstruction. My Emperor is still in reverse position, telling me that he is still working upon it. He's still working on getting that courage, on getting out of that little box that he has actually kind of made for himself. He needs to get out of that. And this is what he's actually working upon. So I'm going to say, yes, he is going to be able to get out of that, and he will be able to move on forward with you, but he still has a little bit of work to do. Some lovey-dovey thoughts. Let's go and get you some lovey-dovey thoughts, sweetie. Lovey-dovey thoughts. We're going to go to this little deck over here. All right. So, my love, I'm getting over here in difficult times and challenging times, which is, he's a little bit into that at this moment in time. He thinks about you. He thinks about recovering what he has loved so much into the past. When he thinks about you, he often feels like he is overwhelmed. He often feels as though sometimes he just has disadvantages. But his desire to struggle and to continue and trying again and again, despite anything that might be coming upon, is what he truly, truly does want and truly does desire. I will say for you, I am getting over here a beautiful mind connection with you. A want to tell you the truth, a struggle to tell you the truth about how he truly does feel and what he truly does want. When he thinks about you today, he's thinking about just kind of holding you, sitting onto a couch, holding you, and there's nothing really going on. Not even necessarily any speaking or any talking, just being there, being comfortable, nothing really happening, but being in beautiful peace together. That's his thoughts for today. Nothing all that extravagant, is it? But his beautiful thoughts that are lying underneath it, within the movement and the thoughts of you, and that brings that beautiful positivity towards him, is beautiful in itself. It's a dangerous territory because you didn't say everything. That would be the only reason why. Just simply because you didn't say everything, sweetie. And whenever we don't necessarily say everything, it might not be happening right away. It could be happening in 6 months. It could be happening into a year. But if you do not say if you don't give out all the information for something that you could be a little bit in trouble with, that's where things become a little bit complicated. So at this moment in time, there's nothing happening. No, you're good. But who's to say within following 6 or 8 months, or there's an energy change or something changes. Simply the fact that you are feeling bad and you're holding all this within, and ever since you haven't, you've been kind of troubled by it, is already saying into your own energy that you're paying for it. You're paying for the energy because you haven't given everything on out. Will that energy end up dissipating because you're going to accept it and move on forward? It could. But it could also kind of linger around, and then that would bring stagnancy. That would bring a change of energy altogether. So I'm always going to say the truth is always number one. But yes, I feel like you're going to be safe for the moment, for the following months, but I cannot secure you that within the following year nothing is going to come out, or at some point nothing will come on out, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Thank you, my beautiful Lisa, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my sweet love. Thank you, my beautiful. I am glad to hear that, sweetie. I am glad to hear it, my love. Let's just go like that. And what would be your question today, my beautiful Lisa? Please do let me know, sweet love. No, I know what you mean, my love. I know what you mean, sweetie. Oh, your question's not in PayPal, my love. Whenever you're ready, please do post your questions, sweetie. I know, my love. I know, beautiful. I say don't do all that much. Everything's okay, sweetie. You follow within the energy that's necessary, okay? My beautiful love shine, if you want to post your questions, sweetie, you may post them. Eliza, whenever you're ready, please do post your questions. Also, my love, because I don't have... Oh, there's your question. So here we go for Eliza. Oh, no, you can send your question, my beautiful love shine. We are finishing in 1 minute, so you can post your questions, sweetie. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. So what are F's feelings and intentions at this point that he contacted you again? Okay. Okay, let's go and see, my love. Go ahead with it, my beautiful Julie. Eliza, what are F's feelings and intentions at this point that he contacted you again? I feel like he's looking for stability. I feel like he's looking for information. I feel like he's looking a little bit of loving from you. I feel like he actually wants to have somewhat like of a new beginning altogether. Yeah. So I'm going to say we're not too sure exactly how we're moving on forward, but I feel like we've been thinking about you. I feel like we've been wondering a lot about you. We've been thinking about how we can move on forward, maybe how we can kind of reunite all together. It's not something that's going to be happening very, very quickly. It's going to happen over a certain amount of time, and it's going to take a certain amount of time before it actually kind of starts off. Not a problem, Julie, sweetie. So it is going to take a little bit of a time before things actually start off, but I do feel as though he is interested into a rekindling of this relationship. So he was gone, and we can see it over here. He's looking for more stability. He's been thinking about you an awful lot. You've been onto his mind. I feel like he's always a little bit loved you. He never really left completely, let's put it that way. And I see passion. So there's probably going to be some socks that are going to come on in at some point in time. You said there was some flirtation, right? Yeah. So just take your time, because there is still like a little bit of a relationship imbalance that we do have to figure out and kind of make nice and, if you will, onto the right level. So there isn't a relationship imbalance, but I'm going to say you're going to be able to work on through that, my love, if you give it some time, sweetie pie. I am glad for you. Congratulations, sweet one. Let me give you a couple messages coming from him, okay? Let's go to this one. Okay. I needed more time to reflect onto myself, but my love for you will never change. You are a missing piece into my life, but sometimes I don't always know how to talk to you. I'm still not quite ready to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm sorry if ever I broke your trust. It is my pleasure, sweet love. Congratulations for you, sweetie, and thank you for coming on in to see us tonight. Good for you, my love. Good for you. Love Shine, when you're ready, please do post your question. I'm going to go and see Sean into the meanwhile, so just one brief moment. I'm going to go and see MZ. Your other question is here, my love. And then I'm going to go and see Juanson. I don't know why I think I said Sean, but I'm going to go and see Juanson. Okay, if you tell Emma the remainder information right now. Well, that's what I was saying, my beautiful MZ. If you are going to give her all the information, you need to give her the information, but like with a twist. Like you say, it's a nuance, right? They're tiny little things. So it's almost like we would have to kind of sneak into it, so it doesn't really look like you were withholding information. It just kind of looks like, oh, I kind of forgot to tell you this. I really want to let you know, so on, so on, so on. So the way that you're going to put it is going to have to be like really kind of well played out, a little bit like a theater piece, my love. If you're able to do that, then I say yes, go ahead with it. Because otherwise, if you do go and give her the information and you try to make things clear, but you're a little bit kind of clumsy with it, or, then she's going to think, oh my God, yeah, then there definitely will be some more doubts. So what I'm pulling on through is the King of Wands reverse, also getting the Fool, getting our Queen of Cups also, my sweet love, and our 10 of Wands. So, yeah, yes. I'm going to say for you, mostly advisable, unless you can do this into a nice, clear way, where it just kind of seems like you didn't completely say everything, but you kind of forgot about it, and you thought, oh my God, this is really vital information that you need to know, right? If you're not going to do that, then don't do it at all. My 10 of Wands, no clear waters over here, complications a little bit along the way. Doubts, yeah, we shall definitely have some doubts. So, yeah, let it go, sweetie. Regain the trust later if ever there's, just let it go. Yes. I love you too, Sean. Love you too, sweetie. I know why you're torn. I do. Yeah, so if you're not going to play the masterpiece theater really, really quite well, then don't do it at all. Just don't do nothing. Just kind of act like if you're forgetting about this, move ahead, do something else, sweetie pie. Yeah. You don't think you're skilled enough for that. Okay, so don't do it. Just do nothing whatsoever, and you're going to be just completely fine, my sweet love. Thank you, Love Shine, for posting, sweetie. Yeah. That's it. Then just really honestly, just let it be the way that it is, my love. Don't get yourself into any trouble, because as we just saw, she will have some doubts, and she will not be happy by the whole thing. And then you're good, sweetie. Just leave it as it is. I'm glad you're doing better, my beautiful Love Shine. Love Shine's going to be at 102 on 40 seconds. So 102.40. Then we're going to go and see Juanson. So, M with Amy. Sun up until sleep. M with Amy. Sun up until sleep. What do we got? All right, my beautiful love. M with Amy, sun up until sleep. You want him. You're not demanding him, but you want him. I feel as though you're standing your ground. You're not really bothering him, not really doing anything of the such. But it is clear over here that you kind of feel like you're working a little bit alone, sweetie. So I'm going to say you do want to see him. He does want to see you also, but onto his side, I feel like he's okay. Onto your side, I kind of feel like you're a little bit lonely, and you kind of feel like you're working, you're doing everything a little bit onto your own side. So I'm going to say he basically misses you, my sweet love. but I know that you're missing him maybe a little bit more. You were looking at renting maybe a billboard. A billboard is a good idea. Have you tried flyers, though? They're probably cheaper, and they probably will do better for you. No, lack of movement. Don't do it. No, the billboard, not a good idea, sweetie pie. Don't do the billboard. It looks like it needs work, right? Are you going to be able to see tomorrow? I'm getting some deception, but I'm also getting our beautiful Six of Cups on our Six of Swords. I'm going to say, my sweet love, I really, really do hope that you do get to see him tomorrow, but I feel like there's going to be some issues. I feel like he's not going to be able to make it. So I'm basically going to say a no. Hopefully he'll be able to switch things up so it's a yes. I feel like there's something that's stopping him. It's something into his schedule. It's almost like if he will be able to, and it's going to be difficult, but then he just really can't make it. And that's where I feel like where the actual deception is coming in from. Yeah, and you're supposed to see him all weekend. No, but he's missing you. I just said that you're missing him too. I didn't say he didn't miss you. I said that, you know, that you're missing him more. Yeah, that's what I said. All right, what does he want to say towards you? He's afraid of gossiping, sweetie. He's afraid of gossiping. To him, you are beauty. You are creation of life. You are abundance. You are sexual, let me put it that way. You're full of sensuality. You're full of care. You're full of nurturing. He just feels like you're able to do absolutely everything. You're like a superwoman. You multitask. You do so many things at the very same time. And he wants you to know that you bring a lot of beautiful hope and love into his life. It's something that doesn't make you sick, Sean. It seems like often when you eat over there, you end up getting sick. Juanson. Yes. What's happening with you, sweetie pie? Still doing some damage on you, right? Okay. And to prove that you go to work, you'll need to... Okay. Well, at least they'll pay you for that. Then, other than that story, your car had a leak on your tank, so you waited for... Oh, no! Oh, my God! You had a horrible day! Okay, well, yes, at least you did get to see your beautiful love, but it was still a difficult day. Let's go and see her thoughts of you. Okay. So what did she think about you? Well, she wanted you to make some movement towards her. We've got our beautiful lovers card over here, and we've got you being nice and strong, wanting something. Yes, 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 and yes. Alrighty. You would like to know her reaction if she knew. I'm definitely going to have to say if she knew that you were that much closer, she would definitely want you to maybe pick her on up, maybe to see her a little bit more, right? Let's go over here. Let's go like this. Alrighty. My love, I'm getting over here for you. This is about taking a little bit, if you will, of a break. It's about relaxing. It's about clearing your head. It's a time where you have to mentally prepare for the next steps that are coming upon. It's a time where you also have some relationship imbalance where sometimes one doesn't necessarily want to accept for, the other, or different kind of decisions that you guys make, into the way that you want to move on closer to her. She wants to move on closer to you, but sometimes you guys are a little bit upset because you're not necessarily kind of computing things. Getting a beautiful attraction, getting a lot of mutual, I'm going to say, bond and compatibility all together, my sweet love. It's really just a question for you guys to just kind of fusion all these things, and I'm going to say all these beautiful emotions together. And the fact that you're going to have a little bit of time off is just going to be absolutely perfect for you to do so. Here we go. Let's go for the angels, and then let's go to the silly books. I know, seriously, right? All right, 8. Hey, this is a number that Elaine was talking about. So you're getting 8888 also. Personal power coming on through. All that is good and pleasant into your life is going to multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and the well-being ahead. So sweet love, that is a good one to have. You can use Dragon Blood Sage if you want to, but usually just normal sage will do the job, sweetie pie. Go ahead, my beautiful Julie. Not a problem, sweetie. One book is silly and the other... Yeah, that's it. We're going to go with the silly one. Then we're going to go with, the other one. Let's start with the silly one. Yes. Okay, I'm going to this one. Make a list of why. Make a list of why. Exactly. Exactly, my love. Hold on. Nine of Swords. The answer is no. It is time to try something new. No, I don't want no more retrograde stuff. No more. That's okay, I got you, sweetie. Let's go and see. Okay. So you met with your new team members. Yes. Uh-huh. You're worried about them and how they actually feel or what they think about you, my love. Let's go and see. So you met with your new team members, Tom and Christian today. Christian for the first time. Tom's first one on one meeting. Okay, I'm going to take the first cards on out up here. They are going to be for Christian, and then the other ones are going to be for Tom. All right. I don't know why I'm turning that. I did not want to do that. Okay, love. Moving on forward over here to first one on out. Okay, Christian. Oh, Christian likes you. Christian does like you, sweetie pie, but I feel like Christian believes that you have a lot of mental strength. You have a lot of courage. You give a lot of clarity. You have a lot of beautiful strategy upon what it is that you want. You've got a beautiful, strong communication, what seems to be really, really important. I feel as though we are satisfied. I feel like we do like you, but I don't necessarily feel like we connect with you all that strong. So we do like you. We believe that you got beautiful, strong leader type qualities. We believe that the talk and the communication, everything is going to go quite well, but we don't necessarily connect with you all that much from what I can see. I feel as though Christian actually likes, and this has nothing to do with you, but Christian does like to have more recognition. And sometimes he just kind of feels like in life, mostly work-wise, he kind of feels like he's a little bit blocked. that being said, I believe that he believes that you think that you are always seeking for the truth. You are very, very rational to everything that you do. You're very ethical also, perhaps. And I'm going to say beautiful, wise advice. So basically speaking, I'm going to say Christian does like you. I feel like he sees a lot of good qualities within you. Nothing that is bad in any kind of a way. Christian is going to like to have been said, you know, I am, you know, that he is good and so on, so on, so on. But I feel like he doesn't connect with you all that well. But that's onto his own personal level. Has absolutely nothing to do with work or anything of the such. If we move on forward to Tom onto the other side. Yeah. I feel like Tom is kind of a little bit domineering into a certain way. Have you noticed that? Yeah, give him some recognition. He is going to like that. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Yeah. Just one second. So I'm going to say, I feel as though Tom can be more domineering. I feel like Tom is going to feel like he's got more stress, more burdens, more responsibilities than Christian does. When you say, do you do it from corner and corner of each room or all over the room? You can do the corners, but then I want you to do the whole room also. So yeah, really just do it all, my love. Yeah. No, Tom is a little bit more, he likes to do his things into his own way. Tom is a little bit more stuck into his own ways, if you will. Tom is a little bit less community, a little bit less, you know, mixing and everything else with everybody. So, but that's just the way that Tom actually does things. So other than that, I'm going to say Tom can be a little bit stressful, but Tom believes into you. You seem to be bringing in ambition, you're bringing in security, you're bringing in good vibes, you're bringing in the type of vibes that we can move on up, we can do things, we can make money, we can be strong, that we have like so many different kind of possibilities. So he loves the fact that you're kind of feeding this type of information that he is grasping, that he is taking. But I am going to say once he kind of grasps and gets all this information, he gets settled on in, then I feel like he might actually be like a little bit, yeah, like domineering into a certain kind of way. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm seeing, my love. So he doesn't really like to be spied on. He doesn't like that all that much. But other than that, I'm going to say you're good. Yeah, just give him a little bit of space. I feel like he's respectful. I feel like it's okay. Just leave him a little bit of space and he'll be okay. So I don't see any problems with neither one of these, my sweet love. You're good for gold, sweetie. I'm going to say to everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. And we shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Thank you, everybody, for joining on in. Thank you for being there. And we'll do this again tomorrow, but on a normal schedule. So sweet dreams, everybody. See you tomorrow. Not a problem, my beautiful MZ. As long as you are good and you are at peace, my love.